Hey everyone, how are you today? So those who lives in Scandinavia and other part, you're going to polish your English today because we are having a European English with one of the best uplines on the planet, Chris Robinson. Woo! So, honey, you can start. I mean, if you want to, you can say hi. You can say hi to the peeps. And
yeah, I do want to spotlight. You guys want to spotlight? You're kind of, I don't know if you're spotlighted, honey. But hey, everybody, welcome to the call. I know Tibor's really excited about this. I'll talk slow. And Chris jumped on today. Chris is an amazing support line. He lives in US, but he's very skilled in building European teams. So you have a true ambassador to work with Chris. He has an incredible amount of experience, along with Tibor, with probably 30 plus years. Chris, are you been in the industry?
I'm at 20.
20 years.
I didn't start when I was 8. I'm only 43. How old do you think I
am? So Chris is 20 years, Tibor is 30 years in the industry, and something big is happening here. We all know it. We got another testimony today that was like in US. So US is just beginning to grow. And so is Europe. So if you love opportunity, you love to be part of something big that you don't have to hope it'll be around in a year, you're here. So I'll take it away, Tibor.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. Welcome. And Chris, thank you so much for your time. Much appreciated, sir. I know you're a busy man. And where in the world are you right now?
I'm actually sitting in my home office, Tibor, in Idaho.
Because I saw pictures of you somewhere else. But maybe.
Oh, that actually was an old picture of Josh and I fishing in Cabo a year ago.
Oh,
and I
man.
just posted for the content, and everybody's like, "Where are you at?" And I'm like, "I'm home."
Oh man, you fooled me too, by the way. So
yeah.
No worries. Okay, guys, we are going to talk about something really kaboom, mind-blowing. One of the biggest trends in the world are glutathione. So I don't know if you've heard about that trend, but man, it's crazy in the US about raising your glutathione level. There is a reason for that. And you're going to be presented a company who has the #1 patent on raising your own glutathione intercellular levels, which no other company can. And it's not really healthy to eat lab-made glutathione or intravenous, by the way. They don't work. This one does. So let's dive into it, because you have a chance to change your health, because health is wealth, right? So that's one of the most important things for everybody, I think, because if we don't have health, we don't feel, it doesn't matter how much money we have. So let's go through it. Just on a side note, I had the privilege, I was invited to the big event in Madrid. So it's called Immunofest. So Immunotec is the company, and it was a sold out arena, 1,500 people at least. It was like kaboom everywhere. Imagine being there with 1,500 Spanish people. The room was cooking, okay, with the enthusiasm and everything. They you know, the Spanish people like fire in itself. It was amazing. I was sitting right there on the top, so I could take this picture down, and I was just looking around like, dude, this company is killing it. You won't believe it. They have grown their last 3 years like double in Spain only, and they are the #1 growth network marketing company in Spain. At this, they kill everybody, meaning they surpass every other company out there. And there are some associations, so stats. Okay, what happened? whoa, they asked me to come on the stage. Chris, can you imagine? They said me to come up on the stage and have my little bit spiel. They invited me as a, I don't know, a special guest, and I had the privilege on Sunday morning to speak to the whole audience. It was kind of a little bit surreal, I must say. I didn't expect it, but they surprised me. Can you imagine that, Chris? That was kind of a nice touch, I must say.
I heard you did an amazing job.
Well, the first thing I said, just so you guys know, I know hablar español, but I can do one sentence. Una cerveza, por favor. And everybody started to laugh. Well, that's a given, right? It's not a biggie. But the translations to Spanish didn't work. So Aurelio, the CEO of Europe, or he's the vice president of Europe, he translated me. And that was such an honor. I'm grateful for that. So,
well, the Spanish people can party. Whoa, what an energy.
okay, anyway, the energy in the room after the event was surreal. I have never ever experienced this energy. It was like crazy. Let me introduce to you to a very special body shot. It's a special ingredients in this, which Chris will dive into with you all. So, Chris, let's take it from here, sir. Have you ever tried the body shot? And the first time, you tried the body shot, how your experience and such? Let's go.
Yeah, so well, I mean, the body shot is, and this is one of the things I love about this company, is the delivery system in which the product is taken. I mean, there's so many people that don't like to swallow pills or stick needles in their arms or whatever. What if you could just get all the ingredients and all the bioactive available stuff to make your cells produce glutathione by drinking like a tropical smoothie? Right?
Oh,
It
wow.
tastes good. You can also add in energy boosters, which we'll talk about. You can also add in your green and red boosters. But the body shot, and it's brilliant branding, actually, because it's actually a shot. You shake it up. You add, for example, here's a pack of Immunocal. You take this and a little tiny bit of water in that shaker cup. You dump it in. This is a green booster. You dump it in. You shake it up for 15 seconds, and you shoot it once a day. And it does so many incredible things for your body, your overall health, and as big as anything, preventive maintenance for your health system as you start to age and get older. So that's what the body shot is. So do you want to elaborate on that, Tibor? Or do you want me to keep going?
Keep going. Let's go. And it has all kinds of patents, right?
Immunocal is the world's only patented glutathione precursor. I know some of you still going, okay, I don't know what glutathione is. I promise we're getting to that. But these are the facts you need to know before we get there. It's the world's only patented glutathione precursor, which means it's activating the glutathione in your body from a natural state so your body produces more glutathione.
Mm.
Tibor touched on just a little bit there. There's like NAD products out there. There's glutathione IV, glutathione pills, glutathione patches. That's all supplementation. We have over 80 patents on improving the body's glutathione levels naturally. So the big difference is we are activation. Everybody else in the world is supplementation. Activation is always better.
Mm.
Matter of fact, right now over here in the US, some of the biggest influencers in the natural wellness space, this is all they're talking about. It's a mega trend that not just in the US, don't kid yourself. It's all over the world and getting more all over the world, especially Europe, Canada, some Asia people are starting to talk about as well. You know, Dr. Mark Hyman, he's got 3.5 million followers, and he says it's the most important molecule you need to stay healthy. Stephen Gundry, very world-renowned guy. He says your immune system, quite frankly, can't function without glutathione. And Gary Brecka, glutathione is the most powerful antioxidant in the body. No, not one cell in your entire body does not contain glutathione. So think about this. 30 trillion cells in your body. Every one of them have glutathione. Whether it's your liver, your heart, your hair, your eyes, everything has glutathione, and glutathione is your body's master antioxidant and detoxifier. So to have your glutathione levels up is so important in life, and we'll carry on about that as we keep going too.
Right.
So it's kind of interesting because this is not new. This is not guesswork. This is not being tested out anymore. Actually, 45 years ago, Dr. Benoist and Dr. Kongshaven found a link between all major diseases and low glutathione levels. So they looked at cancer patients. They looked at patients with diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, Parkinson's, autism, on and on and on and on. And what they found, the only common denominator from people with all chronic diseases is their low glutathione levels. Their glutathione levels are low, and healthy glutathione levels are high. And this was 45 years ago. So for the last 30 years and $25 million spent, they've realized that raising glutathione levels can help with mental health, inflammation, autism, Alzheimer's, aging, low energy, stroke. I'm not going to read all these, but you can see pretty much anything that is happening to people is linked to low glutathione levels. And the healthier people, high glutathione levels.
Yep.
So this is a big question. Why should we care? From the day we're born to the day we die, our bodies are taking in 500,000 toxins a day, whether it's the water you drink, the air you breathe, the food you eat, the soda pop you drink, whatever. If you think about glutathione, it's your body's like soldiers that detoxify and get all the free radicals and toxins out of your body on a daily basis. And it's your glutathione levels are dropping from the time you're born until the time you die.
Right.
Matter of fact, that's why older people are more susceptible to getting sick, because their glutathione levels are just lower. Your soldiers get tired, they can't ward off, they can't fight. Your immune system drops, inflammation gets in your body, and that's all linked to low glutathione levels. So keeping your glutathione levels up, even if you're 8 years old, 5 years old, keeping your glutathione levels up really matters. If you're over 40, then you really need to be paying attention, because go ahead and go to that next slide, Tibor. When you hit 40, your glutathione levels have cut in half. And by the way, anything I'm sharing with you, write it down, do your research. It's all clinically proven. I didn't make this up. Nobody, I watched and read and researched what the doctors have been saying for decades. And this is where all this comes from. This is all clinically proven, science-backed information. So your glutathione levels drop from the time you're born till the time you die. And by the time you're 40, your glutathione really starts to take off. How many times have you heard people say, man, when I hit 40, stuff started hurting? And think about it, if you're over 40, it happened to you too. That was like that's when you start waking up and go, man, life's getting real. It's when you get out of your 30s into your 40s and beyond. That's when you start to go, man, and that's because your glutathione levels are dropping. So your glutathione levels tank. That's when you start to get inflammation in your body, when you're opening yourself up for chronic disease, chronic illness, and things that you really don't have to deal with if you can keep your glutathione levels higher. Now, even if you're younger, it's preventative maintenance. You don't want to let your glutathione drop. You want to get your glutathione on a maintenance level right now and keep it there for life, and it's been proven you'll live a healthier lifestyle.
Right. And just on a side note here, which is the main thing, without Immunocal and with Immunocal, right? That's the interesting part here.
Yeah, and again, this graph is showing clinically studied, not for 6 months, 20 years of clinical studies done to prove what is happening, what we're talking about here. So go ahead and go to the next slide, Tibor.
Right.
So what happens when you stop the drop? What happens when you get your glutathione levels up and your glutathione level stays where it is? Clinically proven, you're going to have more steady natural energy, less afternoon crash. Think about this. When you're 16 years old, the last thing you're hunting is a nap. And then when you start to get, in your 30s and 40s, you take a nap every once in a while. Grandpas and grandmas are napping every day. It's glutathione levels are low. Your energy will stay more increased throughout the day. if you keep your glutathione levels up. You're gonna have stronger, more resilient immune system. You're gonna get sick a lot less often, if ever. I mean, it's incredible. I just went through a whole winter season in Southeast Idaho and never even got a sniffle for the first time in my life. And I started taking this stuff in October. Didn't have not a single cold, not a sore throat, not a bad day, nothing. I went through it all. My employees have all been sick. I've had everybody around gets a cold at some point. I've been scot-free. Faster recovery after stress and exercise. Sleep's a big one. You get better sleep. You're going to feel less run down and easily fatigued. And again, chronic disease does not thrive, and you're going to have healthier, younger looking skin the longer you stay on the product. Matter of fact, your glutathione levels grow 35% just taking the product for 90 days, and it continues after that.
Yep.
I already shared this with you. You shake, you mix, you shoot it. We have other things you can add into it, make it taste better, give you more benefits in your daily diet to get you the things in your body. I add a lot of different things into it to make me feel better.
Yeah, Chris, just here is the interesting thing with the water and cold, warm, and just talk about this because the most problematic thing with the product is how to make it for most people.
A lot of people get this wrong and they're like, man, this is chunky or this is foamy. Or if you look at the shaker cups when you get it, there's actually lines on it. If you have one packet or you have two packets, you want to use the coldest water you can get. It's like literally like this much water. You put in your Immunocal, whatever boosters, you shake it for 15 seconds or however long it takes. It should smooth right out. If you put in too much water, it's going to get foamy. If you don't put enough, it's not going to mix and be chunky. This is science. It's not guesswork. So you have to mix it correctly. And now, if you notice, there's actually QR codes on all the shaker cups. You can take a picture of that QR code to show you how to mix it. So we started to perfect that.
It's like easy as a child could make it actually now. So
yeah.
And I made a mistake to have a little bit too much water in it, and it's foam. So don't do that. And you colder the water, you better. There are people even putting ice cubes in it just to have a good taste. Yeah. And you can also put it in orange juice, right?
Yeah. Once it's mixed, you're gonna have about this much product on that shaker up. If you want to add orange juice, cranberry juice, apple juice, you can add whatever you want to it. But to keep the bonded whey cysteine correct, you've got to get it mixed first. And that's when all the science kicks in because that's how your body absorbs it. And as a matter of fact, you can't even mix it with metal. You can't take a fork or a spoon to mix it. It'll break it down. That's why the shaker cups come. It's like James Bond, shaken, not stirred, right? You got to have it shaken. You don't want to stir it. And it's because the product is clinically proven and they know exactly how it works the best because it's been under so much scrutiny for so many years on how to make it perfect.
Well, it makes sense because you said bonded cysteine. So James bonded cysteine. Dude, that was
007.
That was my 007 dad jokes of the day. Oh my goodness.
You got it done, Tibor.
I just came up with it. Honestly, something is happening in my brain. Dude, this stuff is making me make more dad jokes. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah. Next one.
So important to know as well, clean label. We have several sports people that use it, Olympian athletes. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But here's the three main ways you can get your glutathione levels up. You can use the blue box, which is for detox and immunity, which is the original product. They also added a platinum to the line where they've added some anti-aging assistance in there. And this is really good for females, especially ones in their menopause years. Does incredible things there and pre and post. And then there's also the black box, which is for energy and performance. There's also some cardiovascular ingredients to help with heart function and different things. And this is for people that work out or high functioning entrepreneurs or people that just flat want to feel better and have more resilience throughout the day. And then there's also the boosters. There's the green booster you see there, which is this one. This has 50 reds and greens in it. I don't know if you've ever taken green drinks to get your greens in the day, but they do not taste good. This tastes like a tropical smoothie. There's a hibiscus and an orange flavored energy booster as well that gives you all natural energy all day. Do not take those energy boosters after 4 or 5. You're gonna have a long evening. Take them in the mornings, and you'll notice that you get all day energy, no crash. You get a lot more done, and you can actually think clearer and have a much better, more productive day. And again, kids, teens, women, men, athletes, dads, grandpas, moms, sisters, it doesn't matter. And that's what's really cool about this business is demographics matter in business. Like people that sell weight loss, you got to go talk to your fat friends. That's who the market is. If you're selling something that's just for blood pressure, that's a niche market. Every living, breathing thing on earth has glutathione in every cell in its body. A dog, a cat, a horse, a person, even plants contain glutathione. Glutathione is the God molecule and the master antioxidant that makes every living, breathing thing function.
Yep. You know what? One of the coolest stuff at the event was there was this guy. He was blind and he was sailing. He was a blind sailor. He uses Immunotec products to sail, and he won over people who have who can see, second place on the big World Cup race, and he's on Immunotec products, and he was on
Yeah, see,
stage. He was on
and
stage.
here's my dad joke. Even blind people can see how much this matters.
Dude, really good. Hey man, one each. So now that was amazing to see, honestly.
Yeah,
No
I
pun
wish I could
intended.
have seen that. That'd have been awesome.
Yeah, and they recorded the whole event, so hopefully I can get it soon. So
Great.
let's talk about the studies, just a short. I mean, this is insane. I have never
Yeah,
seen a network marketing company with so much studies like this one.
there's pharmaceutical drugs that our doctors prescribe to us without half as much clinical research as what that we have here. So look, there's 45 plus years of research, already touched on that. Over 275 medical researchers, 26 gold standard studies. Now let me just back up a little bit. When I say 275 medical researchers, I'm not talking about med students that dropped out of med school and they went into their basement and did studies on this. These are studies from Harvard University, University of Kentucky, Texas A&M, on and on and on. Very credible institutions have done the studies on these and said, yes, this product does what it does. 92 clinical research publications in different medical journals.
Mm.
This slide's actually a couple of months old. We're up to 81 patents now. We just got a patent on autism actually just last week or the week before.
Whoa.
And we're also in, it says 18 countries. We're now in 21 countries because we're taking over Europe.
Mm.
And if you guys are sitting here right now for the first time with this information, Europe is going to grow and already growing as fast as the United States.
Mm.
Nobody in Europe knows about this. Nobody in the United States knows about this. It's all brand new to these markets, and you guys can pioneer and pave the way. And Kim and Tibor have done an incredible job getting a few more markets in Europe open. They're pioneering a lot of new countries there that's really coming along and doing some amazing things. So this, where it says 18 countries, actually 21, I believe by the end of the year, it's going to say 30. And we're just going to keep growing. And most of them are going to be European nations. So we got the tiger by the tail here on a downhill pole for sure.
Oh, I never heard that before in US saying. Okay, that's nice. So let's talk about some proof. I mean, 94% retention rate kind of thing. Whoa.
Yeah, so the company actually polls its customers regularly and asks different questions. And this was the most recent one we did just a couple months ago. 92% said they felt more energy, better autoimmune health, rarely caught any colds. I just talked about this. 75% improved hormonal balance. Ladies, how many of you have tried to figure this out your whole life? Improved hormonal balance. 83% notice better recovery after they've been sick, injured, or workout. 86% notice better daily focus. And I didn't see this one coming. 63% reported lower cholesterol.
Mm.
Now, there's a million other things this does, but these were the 5 or 6 questions that were asked in the survey. And that's what we got back from just polling random people. We really don't know who they are. They've been on the product for 6 months, 5 years, 10 years. There's been people on this product for 30 years and have just have incredible testimonials.
Wow. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Well, we will never go off this product as long as we live. That's for sure. Kim and I, we just love it. Um, well, if you want to subscribe on it, we have 25% on instantly in Europe too. So let's go on because not all of them. There is some testimonial here of the business. So let's talk about that, Chris. This is just a couple of people from the US.
Yeah, I mean, there's hundreds of thousands of testimonials. There's a few they put on this PowerPoint here.
Yeah.
Dr. Rubin says Immunocal is one of the easiest things to share because everyone needs it, which we discussed. You know why? Why? Because it helps the body produce glutathione, which is the most important substance we have to stay healthy. That's from a doctor. Zamara says it's so rewarding to know that helping other people, it gives me a beautiful purpose. And of course, the extra cash in my pocket doesn't hurt. And then Denise, I was hesitant to start something new, then made 5 figures by the end of my first month. So, I mean, that's pretty cool that people that really get excited, they get focused, they start sharing this product. They're quitting their jobs. Dr. Rubin actually, I believe, folded up his practice. He just sells Immunocal now.
Yeah, yeah, true. I actually met a lot of doctors at the event in Madrid, who one came from even from Canada, who was almost from the beginning in the company.
Let's talk about that for just a second too. This product is actually in the physician's desk reference in the United States and the equivalent in Canada. The physician's desk reference is where doctors go and they say, "Oh, I have a patient with high blood pressure. What do I prescribe?" Immunocal's in the doctor's Bible.
Yeah, that's
and
incredible.
Has been for decades. This is, like I said, it's not guesswork. It's all proven to be effective, proven to do everything we've talked about.
Okay, so why now? I mean, the trend is there. The trend is our friend, as they say in network marketing. So we're on the right timing for sure. And Chris, you've been around too. You know the timing is just awesome with this product and this company.
Yeah, timing is everything in business, right? So, well, let's just break this down. What we have a $220 million company that's operated primarily in Spanish-speaking markets only. We now have access to it first in the United States, Europe, and Canada, and we're backed by a $220 million company. So it's like we're a startup, but we have massive backing from a company that's been around for 30 years. The stability's there, the customer service is there. It's like it's a business in a box. I mean, as soon as you partner up with us in Immunotec, you have your websites are turned on instantly. You have 200 customer service agents in 21 different countries. You have shipping and warehousing. It's all there, all in place, plug and play. And again, you can if you go down to Mexico and knock on 30 doors, 15 or 20 of them's probably heard about Immunocal. Go knock on your neighbor's doors. None of them have heard about Immunocal. The opportunity here is endless. If you've been searching for something different, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you have sick and tired of having more month than money, this could be a very viable answer for something that you've been looking and searching for sure.
Yep. And Scandinavia is opening soon. I've been boom, the company, that's the first thing I asked them when I met them. And they said, okay, Tibor, let's do it. And so we were so grateful, Kim and I, that I could be a part of such a big company. Most of you maybe have been a part of new starters and such. And 2, 3 years down the road, they're not around, or something happens, or the product get, like in 10 different MLM companies, other products get copied. This company has its own lane. It's a hero product. So Chris, when I heard the hero product, what does that mean? Just so we hammer that one more time.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, to have a true hero product, It has to help the average ordinary person in some way, shape, or form with something big in their life. I mean, I would say preventing chronic illness is probably the biggest thing you can do in the world when it comes to the health and wellness space.
Yeah, true.
And that's exactly what we do here. And we also help people that already have chronic illness by raising their glutathione levels.
And nobody else can have it, right? No other
That's
company.
what the patents are about. These patents are all global patents. We can go raise a big stink and get it all over the world, and no other companies can copy us. Look, I was a part of something in the past where we was the first to market. We did $700 million in sales. And then pretty soon you wake up one morning, 300 network marketing companies have already copied it, and it's on the gas station shelves because we couldn't protect it with patents. This time, nobody can come try to do what we do. You can't recreate it.
True. So, why Immunotec? Let's go.
Well, we've already talked about a lot of this. I jumped through this slide 5 times already just in my head, but
yeah,
30 plus track record, 30-year plus track record. Tibor, you touched on startups. The cool thing about startups is the timing. You're the first to market. You're the first, but the risk is you're with a brand new company that has a less than 10% chance of making it 2 years. That's the risk.
True.
You're now in a startup without that risk. It's 100% success rate. It's already 30 years around. Been around 30 years. Number one most studied product in the direct sales industry. You realize the direct sales industry is pushing $300 billion a year in sales. And this is the number one most studied product in the health and wellness space. The number one. And that's not by a few percent. It's by like triple. There's 150 plus unpaid professional and Olympic athletes that use this product on a daily basis. One, because it passes all the drug laws, and there's nothing in it that makes them not performing enhancer, but it's raising their body's natural glutathione levels, and it helps them perform better. Another thing that this company does extremely well is free trips. Look, a lot of people like to travel. How would you like to just travel a couple times a year for free with a few thousand of us?
Woo!
Uplifting people. I mean, we did a cruise in October. Usually when you go on these incentive trips, there's 40, 50, maybe a couple of hundred if the company's doing really well. They end up having to just rent the whole cruise ship. 2,600 people went on a cruise. I went to Cabo in February, all-inclusive. I even got airfare paid down there. There was 1,500 people in Cabo, an all-inclusive resort. There's going to be 4,000 or 5,000 people, and you could be one of them in November down at Escaret in Mexico, which is a world-renowned all-inclusive resort. You can earn that trip for free for not just you, but 4 people. You can bring your wife, a couple of kids. Me and my wife's going to take our best friends with us. And we're going to go have an incredible time in Escaret. And right now, this is what matters most to me is I want to know what the company's goals are. What are they trying to achieve? And right now, their whole goal is to 2x by 2027, meaning go from 200 million to 400 million. And then in the next 4 years, they want to go from 200 million to a billion with a B. Now, think about this. This company created over 50 millionaires just in the last few years, going to 200 million. We're going to create hundreds of millionaires getting to a billion. And I know that sounds like, a lot of people, $1 million is just insane to hear about. And I get that. But here's why I bring this up. It's not to impress you, it's to impress upon you. To create millionaires, 100 millionaires, we have to create tens of thousands, 100,000aires. We have to create 100,000 people paying their mortgage. We have to create a whole bunch of people just making an extra $400 or $500 a month. That's how this works. So, really, you can get in where you fit in, and whatever goals you have, you can attain those. But the important thing is for us to hit our goals, we have to help a whole bunch of people supplement their income, and a whole bunch of people replace their income. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And with the timing and everything, you guys couldn't be hearing about this at a better time.
Beautiful. Okay, let's talk about the compensation plan a little bit in just short. I mean, we could go on for the whole hour with the compensation plan, but just in a nutshell.
Yeah, so these are the different ranks. Silver ranked people, they're an extra $300 a month. Do you know what it takes to become silver? 3 people that join the business and become partners with us. Do you know 3 people that want to live longer, healthier lives, and that wouldn't mind making a little extra income? That makes you a silver. Gold is 15 people, $1,700 a month. Diamond, $5,000 a month. Executive diamond, 10,000. Platinum, 25, and senior platinum, 30,000 a month. Now I can tell you these numbers are pretty conservative. They're the lower end of the spectrum because there's gaps in between rank to rank to rank to rank. And I mean, I know diamonds making executive diamond income. I'm an executive diamond and I make more than platinum income. These are very conservative numbers.
Right.
But again, you can see whatever your goals and aspirations are. If you want to just do this as something else, you love your job and you want to make an extra $3,000 to $2,000 a month, very simple. People do this in their first week, to be honest with you, quite a few people. And it's because the product performs and people are looking right now to make a little extra money.
And we do have some sprinkle extra bonuses hitting different ranks right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so right now, for example, you see this gold, and that's not even part of this equation. If you hit gold and maintain it your second month, we pay you $500 a month for 10 months just to maintain your gold status. That's $5,000. Diamond, you actually get an extra $15,000 in diamond bonuses for hitting diamond and maintaining for 10 or 11 months. The company just keeps coming with ways to give us money. I mean, look, here's what we honestly need and want right now. We need people, especially in Europe, the United States, to get excited, go make a whole bunch of money, make a big splash, make stories, and help a whole bunch of people get healthy. That's how our business thrives. So as you're sitting here evaluating this, you got to just go, okay, do I want to be a big part of this and hit these income goals? Or do I just want to use the product and feel better? Either way is okay.
Yeah.
You can be just a customer. If you don't want to plug in and go make a bunch of money with us and you're happy there, cool. We don't want to distract you from that. Get back to the person invited you on this Zoom, ask them how to order the product, and at least, I don't care how much money you have. If you get cancer or you get sick, you're going to spend all of it. And your golden years are not going to be golden. So many times we sacrifice our health to get wealthy. And then about the time we get that made, you've neglected your body. You haven't taken supplements. You've ate because you're just on the go entrepreneur, go, go, go. You have all this money. Then one day you could leave a doctor's office and the few $1,000,000 you have in the bank can't fix you. And you'll spend it all trying to fix yourself. So it's very important to do these things together. Your health is your wealth and your wealth is your health.
Well said. So as we did this Go Gold. This is just an illustration. We recommend to do four lines, right, Chris? A little bit like that.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these compensation plans, you have to have 10 people that you sponsored all doing certain things. There's no gotchas here. Very simple, straightforward. If you find 4 entrepreneurs that want to go run with this, that automatically makes you above silver. Then you help those 4 become silver, and guess what? You're gold.
Yeah.
You help those 4 become gold, and you're diamond. You just duplicate. Really, this can be done in a day. To be honest with you, when I first joined, I hit diamond in about 6 hours. Now, I've done this my whole life. I've acquired some skill, and I have a great team surrounding me. So I had a cheat code because I've paid the price already. I've built this and worked this. But can it be done? Yes. But are you going to have to plug in and go to? I didn't leave my office for like 2.5 months to get this thing cranking. I still don't get out of it much, but it does take work. Is it worth it? Absolutely. But again, you just got to come in where you fit in and do what you want to. Go ahead, Tibor.
I just want to say, honey, we did it in 2 weeks, correct? If I'm not mistaken.
What are we doing 2 weeks, babe?
The gold status, the gold here on the picture.
Yes.
So it's absolutely doable to. You can hit it with 3, right, Chris? 3 lines, but we recommend, because the diamond level, the next level from gold, is 4 lines. So you might
Yeah,
as well build 4 from the start. That's just a
yep. To
recommendation.
max it, it's 4. So we don't want to set you up for failure. We want to set you up for success.
Right.
It's 4. And here's the cool thing too, is the company actually allows us to stack. So if you get 15 people in your holding tank when you sign them up, you can actually help people you love and know the most and trust the most and place people underneath them if you choose to do so.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing unilevel hybrid concept. One of the best I've ever seen in my career. Okay. So you were mentioning a boat trip with 2,500,
Yeah,
600
that's
people.
actually a picture of it. That's on a cruise ship right there.
Yeah. So just to prove it that it's really true, here it is. I mean, guys, the whole cruise ship was Immunotec. I don't think ever in any company I've been to, I've seen this numbers of somebody winning a trip. It was,
Yeah, I have friends that sell cruises for a living and they don't get that many people on a cruise.
yeah. And that means that's a proof that the company loves people. Their tagline during the whole Madrid event was happiness. I mean, like the CEO is very, very smart gentleman, but he has a heart also. He is like he loves. He's a happy guy, and he's quite remarkable person. Honestly, he looks a little bit like a very kind Vin Diesel, from the.
Yeah.
And he has this Vin Diesel voice also on stage. Guys, you will love him. Honestly, it's one of the rare companies ever in my career. I'm blown away, honestly, blown away. Okay, so simple system. Pick your pack. You can earn free products. How do you earn free products? It's easy. Share with others, and you get bonus that will pay your own consumption. That's like very easy. And you earn on top of that, you can earn more extra income. Whatever your goal are, you can earn fast extra income in this company, and you get it on a card. Comes with an Immunotec debit card. Very nice. And it's easy. So, how do you join during the pre-launch? Let me show you a little bit fast. So we are in the pre-launch phase right now. If you're in Czechia, Sweden, Czech Republic, I mean, Sweden, Bulgaria, Holland, Denmark, Belgium, Norway, or Finland, you can be one of the first to bring it to your market. So we are in a pre-launch right now. You know how valuable this timing is for you, for us together? I honestly have to pinch myself that Kim and I got this opportunity to lead the way into Scandinavia. It has been a dream of mine to find a company like this. Man. Okay. So you have to go to shopimmunotech.com. That's the place where you, in this interim, this wooden bridge, if you will, time, that you put all your stats in, and please don't forget, it's very important then to write in your country on the bottom of the page. And if you guys want to, I can show you the page, but it's Shop Immunotech and who's your sponsor. It's very important to write who's your sponsor, the number of your sponsor right there. If you don't know it, it's easy to just call and to be sure so all the stats goes in. Otherwise, it will stuck there. This is only through a couple of more weeks. So basically, let's say end of yeah, 2-3 weeks from now, the countries will be open, and you are off to the running. And you faster you can go right now, you more people you can get in before it opens. Imagine the duplication power you will have to kick off the official kickoff when it comes. It will go insane. Just on a side note. So shopimmunotech.com, talk to your sponsor, make the correct. It's very easy, and welcome to our company, Immunotech, and last words. Honey, you want to say something also, and then I give the last words to Chris, our amazing upline.
Well, I just feel very fortunate, like you said, Tibor, to really have found Immunotec, and like I'm just sharing these testimonies right now. I don't even think we've even scratched the surface on the impact we will make, you guys on this call will make, because you got behind a product that literally gets incredible results. Everybody needs it. A lot of people don't know it yet. So that is a very unique position we have, that we can begin that conversation of, do you know about glutathione? And then the testimonies will come. So I just feel like this is the right place, the right time, the right company. And you're going to change your life. If you don't stop and you don't quit and you just get out and get excited about it, you are going to change your life, because you are in front of something that's going to be massive in Europe and massive in the United States. I know it. I know it.
Yep, and that's absolutely true. I feel it the same thing, honey. So, Chris, we are looking at the temporary join site, so to say. And so click the join the pre-launch right there. And then they have one offer here, but you might be able to change to these ones too if you want to. Here down, it's very important to choose your country. So Finland, Denmark, Czech Republic. Hey, I can barely pronounce it in with those in English. Anyway, Bulgaria, Belgium, Poland, Sweden. Yoo-hoo! So I wonder which country would be the best in Scandinavia. Let's see. Finland, Sweden, Denmark, Norway. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so then when you're done with that, here you have the referring consultant ID. So that's your sponsor of your choosing who, and then you add to cart, check out, voila. Wait one day or so, and they will register you manually in the back office, and then you have your spot secured. This is only through until the opening. Okay, guys. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining in, and thank you for your time that you have spent with us today. And every Thursday from now on, we're going to have an English European. So it's Scandinavia plus rest of the Europe. Everybody can join in. It's not only for Scandinavia. If somebody wants to chip in and listen, it's the same presentation everywhere. And if the country is open by any chance and they want in English, they can only speak English, fine. They can jump on. Invite. Let's grow this to the top together, because you deserve what this can do, and you deserve a long-term business which doesn't fail us from after a couple of years. Me and my wife, we want the stability of a 30-year-old company, and we want the product that is not copied easy, that is here today, next year, 5 year, 10 year, 20 year, and it's the first time I say I can really believe that once we are smelling the roses from beneath, we can give our spot to our kids actually, and they can enjoy and reap and continue in their lives to be blessed with what we did for them at this moment. So thank you so much.
Yeah. Feel that spark. It's rising up. Time to shine, babe. Get your glow on. Woke up tired, feeling the weight of the day. Stress on my shoulders fading away. Then I discovered the secret inside. Glutathione rising, wash the tide. No more dull days, no more low lights. Cells coming alive, feeling just right. From the inside out, that radiant spark, yielding the power, light skin starting shining, eyes full of spark, recovery faster, straight from the heart.